You're listening to After the Review.
After the review.
After review, the ruling on the field is confirmed.
Well, everyone's favorite secondhand sports league may have its third chance at life. The XFL was bought today by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for $15 million. I'm going to break down this purchase by The Rock and his group, talk about what this might mean for the group league moving forward, and then just look at The Rock as a whole as an owner and what this means for the future of sports possibly as far as athletes owning teams. But if you could, like this video, subscribe to this channel, hit that notification bell, make sure you get these daily update videos, and let's read. All right, from CBS Sports, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson buys the XFL for $15 million with partners Redbird Capital and Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia's ex-wife, by the way.
There are only so many opportunities that come along like this. I mean, you're talking about an enormous real estate play with an A-list tenant.
The XFL will live on thanks to another WWE legendary figure taking the majority stake in the football league. But this time it's not Vince McMahon. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Redbird Capital spent approximately $15 million just hours before the bankruptcy league was set to hit the auction block. So they got this deal done right under the table before anybody anywhere could have been on it. Probably would have been a lot more than $15 million. I don't know about a lot more. Probably would have been more than $15 million. But I think Vince McMahon really believes in this league, and he trusts The Rock to keep it going. Talks about Redbird Capital as an investment firm, blah, blah, blah. Transaction expected to happen by August 21st. The Rock had a statement. The acquisition of the XFL with my talented partners Danny Garcia and Jerry Cardinale is an investment for me that's rooted deeply in two things: my passion for the game and my desire to always take care of the fans, Johnson said in a press release. With pride and gratitude for all that I've built with my own two hands, I plan to apply these callous to the XFL and look forward to creating something special for the players, fans, and everyone involved for the love of football. And The Rock is exactly right. Anything this guy touches seems to turn to gold. From wrestling, from acting, to businesses, his workout routines, everything The Rock does is gold. Seems like it always works out. Seems like he's always successful. That's why everyone talks about him maybe running for president, because everyone loves The Rock, and The Rock is always successful at what he does. The league filed for bankruptcy back in April, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, April. The filings listed that it was $10 million to $50 million in liabilities, such as the St. Louis Sports Commission, $1.6 million. 7 of the league's 8 coaches were also among the top creditors. So there's a good amount of debt there that they're going to have to reinvest into the league because of money that's owed for the facilities, coaches, all that stuff. But like I said, I think The Rock is perfect for this. I loved the XFL watching it. The ratings were good. The advertisers loved it. I think TV partners left and right are going to want to hop on board with this with The Rock. COVID shut the league down. The league was not a failing league. Everything that happened in March shut the league down. It was going really well for the league, and it sucks. There's like maybe a little bit of an NFL curse going on that the NFL makes sure no second football league has its going. But he's turning his baller characters into real life. Rock on the show Ballers on HBO, making big deals as a sports marketing agent guy. So I love it. You know, TV becomes the real world. Like I said, I think The Rock is great for this. Everything he touches turns to gold. The XFL, successful league in the spring. He's going to bring it back, hopefully. There's a need for football and sports. The coronavirus is the only issue. How long does this thing last? Does the college season get moved into the fall, or not the fall, the spring from the fall? That could be a hindrance on, people wanting it and needing football if we're watching college. I don't know. It's a possibility. But I still think there's a large group of good football that's not quite NFL level. And if you use it as a development league like the NFL should, and you make it like the minor leagues where teams can draft guys and not lose good value draft picks that just need playing experience, lots of raw young talent, and maybe this is an option instead of going to college. You know, guys can make money coming out of high school and they can play in the XFL when they're not ready to, they can't play in the NFL after 3 years they need 3 years of college, but they need to make money and they're good enough to play in this league. It's another opportunity for them, and I'm all for people having more opportunities with what they do in their lives, especially when it comes to making money. But The Rock, former football player, knows what he's doing, and this is, I think I've talked about it the last few episodes ago, about ownership. The former players are the future owners of sports, it feels like. We got Derek Jeter owning the Marlins. Michael Jordan owns the Bobcat. Freaking Hornets now, former Bobcats. Pat Mahomes just bought a stake in the Royals. I mean, These athletes are so rich now. They have so much money. They build empires, basically, that they can own these teams, and they love sports. It's not just a business endeavor for them. It's a love for sports and commitment to sports. I expect LeBron to probably own the Cavs one day. Would anybody be surprised? Probably doesn't want to give Dan Gilbert money, but Dan Gilbert's a bad owner anyway. He may get forced out, and I could see LeBron owning the Cavs one day. But I think it's great for the league. Hopefully it works out. Rock seems to make things work. He's got a ton of money in the bank, so we can bankroll this thing. Vince McMahon couldn't make it work, but we'll see. Hopefully no coronavirus or anything else hits them. I know the TV partners are going to be excited with this. The Rock sells everything. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like it, share the video, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.